Today we are going to talk about the Roughcut 2x4. So the Roughcut 2x4 is an elite blaster. It's a pump action spring powered shotgun style blaster, and shotgun appropriately because it shoots 2 darts at a time, thus the 2x4. I'll demonstrate right now. It's already primed. It's got the smart AR system, so it does not matter. I could literally, well, let's see how confident I am. You can even stack it offset like that, and it'll shoot both of them. It doesn't matter. It'll shoot whichever ones it can sense which chamber has a dart in it. Anyway, it's got 2 sling points right here and right here. You could do a single lanyard, or you could do one up top, or you could do one for either or. It really depends on how you're feeling that day. And also, this is more of a winter look, so you know, if you want to kind of go for the actual summer Nerf catalog 2018, this is the look that's in right now. So you gotta keep that in mind. You don't want to be last season at the next event. Anyway, so it's got a single N-Strike compatible rail up top. It obviously has no barrel attachments, nor a stock attachment. My son is interrupting me. Hey, come here. Yeah, gotcha. This is my son. His name is Macho. Anyway, back to the video. There you go. So yeah, it seems pretty holsterable. I haven't tried it myself, but if you have one of those shotgun style sheaths, I mean it is a sheath, but you could ninja or samurai or however they're calling that style carry. Excuse me, I just had some coffee, but I like to call it the Halo style carry, especially like Halo 3, just like whoop, pow. If you have a drop leg holster that's like adjustable, you could probably loosen it to fit that in it. Other than that, slinging it is probably the best way you'll get it. The one problem you'll run into holstering it is this hook-shaped front sight. I imagine if you have a top layer fabric, that will kind of hook onto it and make it a little difficult. It does correlate with these tunnel trench style sights back here, but I kind of doubt you'll be using the sights because 1, it's a shotgun, and then 2, it's a Nerf blaster. So I don't know if I mentioned it. This is the Zombiestrike version. There's the blue elite, there's the white elite, there's probably an orange one out there somewhere. But there's the chainsaw blaster. I'm pretty sure y'all who know might know what I'm talking about. It's essentially a Roughcut just attached to a big foam disc that you can spin by pulling the thing. One of the things I do like about this blaster is that it will shoot pretty much any style of dart you put into it, which isn't really as much of an issue now because most off-brands or not Nerf blasters are leaning towards making everything compatible, because when everything's compatible, it makes it a little bit more easy to make this, or it makes it harder for one company to dominate the market. Because back in the day, it essentially was Nerf or nothing. I mean, if you chose a certain style of blaster, say like Busby before it was rebranded to Air Warriors, you're making a commitment to only buy those darts because they only fed these. This is a Busby style dart. They are shorter than your standard dart. Nowadays, darts tend to be kind of cross-compatible, especially for front loaders. They tend to eat any kind of thing you feed it. So I've got a whistle dart, a Zombiestrike, regular elite. We've got what is that? That's a waffle head from Amazon. Here's the old Busby style, just in case somebody drops one of those on the floor. Current Busby style or Air Warrior style. Then we got old Velcro dart, and then we got an AccuStrike, and it'll chew through all of them. Here, actually, let's go to the range. All right, here we are. So, wow. All right. So it is this one. This is technically a secondhand scavenges episode because I did get this from Goodwill for about $2. Sometimes I do notice that if I don't put a super solid brand new dart in this one right here, this chamber, it will shoot 3, and then it will shoot 2. Like watch, it still shoots 2. It'll shoot 2, and then it'll shoot this last one because after it shoots 3, it is now off a little bit, but Here, I'm going to put 3 of the same dart. These are all relatively new darts. They're White Elite. I got them with a Raven I bought recently. See, that time was fine. But anyway, one of the neat things about this blaster is that it has slam fire. Slam fire is when you hold the trigger and you just continue priming it or pumping the handle, it will continue to fire until it is empty, as long as you continue to also pull that trigger. So I'll demonstrate. I'm going to pull the trigger now, and I'm not very confident with slam fire, as you could probably tell, but it is fun. I have to remind myself to hold on to the trigger, to be honest. But you can sit there, and if you're using this as a sidearm, or it kind of brings it to primary territory, where if you need to, especially with flywheel blasters now, and more advanced blasters being primary class, and as folks are making, creating, and 3D printing their own blasters, it's a veritable arms race. So Slamfire is kind of helping these spring-powered blasters kind of keep up a little bit, in that at least at close range you can get that follow-up shot really quickly, as opposed to, say, like an old-style Retaliator or a Recon or something. You'd have to shoot, prime, and then shoot again, which even then, I don't know what they're going to call it. I've since forgotten, since I've read the manuscript, the text, the lore of what's going to come, replace the Retaliator, but I hear that one's going to be Slamfire as well. So it seems that everything's Slamfire. If it ain't, get it out of my face. That's not me, but I have a feeling that's what it's going to be like in the next year or two. Anyway, that's the Roughcut 2x4. You don't have to get a Zombiestrike. I just happened to get it at Goodwill, and it is easily one of my favorite things I've thrifted, because this thing looks good, y'all. Like, I picked up some grungy blasters, and even then, some grungy blasters that were missing a few pieces. I think it's got one drop scuff mark here, but I don't care. Also, it's the Zombiestrike line. Those tend to look pretty messed up anyway. So, that's all I got to say about that one. It's a pretty neat blaster. Full stop. So, if you like what I'm doing here, please like and subscribe. If you don't like what I'm doing here, thanks for watching anyway. And, yeah, the rest of it's in the description. So, thanks for watching.